Hey there, true crime friends. I'm just jumping on here really quick to give you a little bonus episode, a sneak peek of a case that I'm keeping an eye out on. You keep an eye out on it too. Look, this Samuel Hochstetler, y'all, Amish true crime. Oh, the way I love and obsessed with the Amish. Listen, I would love to have some Amish on here so we could talk about this case, but they don't do the whole like technology thing. Wait. Might there be a rogue Amish person out here in these true crime streets who is like, I have a secret squirrel phone where I'm watching the tubes of you and they're following this case? So this is what happened. Samuel Hochstetler, an 18-year-old Amish man over there in Ohio, was doing nasty things to a lady who was like 28 years old. That's a big age gap. And he was Uchi and her coochie, and things went all the way to the left. Now listen, it's not clear if this little affair was consensual or not. So I don't know if this was the R word or if they was just getting freak nasty or whatever. You know, they don't want the bishop to find out. They don't want members of the community to find out. But we could be on here on the tubes of you talking mess because, see, also, they don't have Wi-Fi. Oh, the way I am obsessed with the Amish. I have read all of the Beverly Lewis books. I know every single thing. Okay, so I know as much as you can learn from like a fiction crime novel slash, what do they call those bonnet rippers? You know, those very sexy, romance stories written about the Amish. There's some very hot hand holding and long lingering glances across the barn. Oh, I love it so much. Anyway, so this Samuel was down there doing nasty things with this lady. I forget her name, but you know, I'm gonna know it by the time the trial comes up. And they was getting kinky. Who knew that the Amish were into BDSM? Anyway, and so he was like, okay, so I put a blanket over her head and I was like, okay, like you do. You don't want to see her, nothing like that. And he was like, and then I flipped her over. I didn't know that they were not. I thought missionary was okay. I can't get into it. Anyway, he was like, oh, and she was no longer alive. Sir, you couldn't tell that from when she stopped moving. Was she? How did you not realize that she was no longer on this mortal coil? So that was his confession. Oh, boy has gone over to the police and confessed, right? And so then he's like, so I just left. And then people were like, where is Mary or whatever her name is? I don't remember. I think her name was Anna, something like that. Where is she at? Can somebody go check on her? And they send somebody to check on her and they find her no longer on this mortal coil in her bed. And guess what else they find in the house? I was like, wait, a clue? No, a goat. There was a goat in the house. Why was there a goat in the house? Number one, does the goat have a name? Was it a pet goat? Did the goat come in to investigate the crime? Does the goat always live in the house? I have so many questions about this goat. Were they using it for like meat and milk? Ooh, the way I love goat cheese. Anyway, I'm just like, oh. And so how did they immediately arrest this dude? And do they take DNA when it's the Amish? Do the Amish have the ability to take DNA? Do they know about DNA? Y'all, so many questions about this case. And so Samuel gets arrested and he gets taken down to the jail. And you know, the Amish, they speak Pennsylvania Dutch, which is like a lost dialect of German. And so the court over there in Ohio had a Pennsylvania Dutch interpreter in case he needed it. But it turns out, oh, Samuel, bilingual. I was like, oh, okay. Also, did he do nasty things to that goat? Is he from South Carolina? Because you know that's how they get down there. No shade, South Carolina, but we've seen some of your cases and we know how y'all get down. Anyway, so they were like, okay, he's been taken into custody. The goat was not arrested, just so you know. And he was just like, okay, yes, I did it, sir. See, this is why you need the ID network down there in the Amish, so you can know how to behave if the police come and pick you up. He just gave a full confession. And then when they took him to court for like his hearing or whatever, the Amish packed the courtroom. Are they there to be like, nay, you have to go to jail? Are they there to be like, free Samuel and possibly the goat? I don't know. So this case just started. I mean, the whole arrest just happened last week. So we are the tip of the spear on the Samuel Hochstetler case. Oh, I'm loving it so much. Oh, I think I'm going to download a Beverly Lewis audiobook today. I wonder if she covers this in any of her little bonnet ripper books and stuff. So many good things to look out for. Okay, so look. Fan out. Investigate this Samuel Hochstetler, the Amish murder case. Or was it a accidental suffocation? Was it a BDSM case? Was Samuel, who's only 18? Sir, aren't you supposed to be chaste at 18? Was this him having his rumspringa? But the lady he was with was 28 years old. Was she married? Was she not married? Did she have children? Was she a widow? So many questions. Listen, Amish, if you want a secret squirrel phone and you watching this right now, because I know some of y'all are, listen, when I was a young good Christian living in my parents' home, the secret things I was getting up to, I know some of y'all are like, let me just plug this into the generator. I'm going to turn a crank or whatever so I can get a Wi-Fi signal. I know y'all watching. Get in the comments. I'm not going to tell nobody. But I will be reporting live. And Amish, if one of y'all want to come on here on the Zoom or something, we can set something up. Email me. Do y'all have email? Unclear. Okay. We're going to follow up on this case. I will have more information soon. See you next crime. Bye.